Hello, my name is Grace Guerra-Gonzalez with the Cooperative Extension Program, Bexar County, Prairie View A&M University. Today I will be doing a quick presentation on managing diabetes during stressful and irregular times. This series was created to help remind those with diabetes on tips they need to consider to stay on track. This series was put together by Danielle Hammond Kruger, a program specialist with the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. Practical tips to consider during stressful or irregular times of diabetes management should be items you need to have on hand. Make sure you have supplies or adequate supplies. Keeping your blood glucose in check. Focus on keeping foods in your plan. Don't stray from your normal eating patterns. Staying active, exercise as much as you can, and also being flexible. Being prepared is always important. Make sure that you have a list of items or supplies that you need or use on a regular basis. And also, you will have to be consulting with your regular physician so that you can discuss your plan and make sure that you don't need any other items during this irregular time or during a disaster. Always make sure that you consult with your physician. It is important to be prepared. Also, keep in mind that you need to keep at least a 2-week extra supply of medication, blood glucose monitoring supplies, and shelf-stable quick glucose sources. Having a 2-week supply of extra medication helps when supplies may be unavailable. Extra lancets, test strips, and batteries will help to keep your blood monitoring on schedule. Sources such as glucose tablets, regular soda, fruit juice, or hard candies can be stored without refrigeration. Although need to check your medication. If some of it needs to be refrigerated, make sure that you keep an ice chest with some ice filled in it so that you can be prepared. Making sure you have items in your home is essential. Be sure to create a checklist of items you use on a daily or weekly basis to have as part of your diabetes care plan. If you don't have those items at home, be sure that you make a quick trip to the grocery store or pharmacy to obtain those items. During stressful or irregular routine times, stress hormones can change our body's response to our blood sugar or blood glucose. This causes changes to be either higher or lower than normal. It is recommended for people with diabetes to check more frequently during these times to make sure their blood glucose stays in recommended ranges. Here are the recommended ranges for people with type 2 diabetes. Always check blood glucose during these stressful times. Before and in between meals, glucose levels should be between 80 to 130. 2 hours after a meal, below 180. Before bedtime, glucose should read between 90 and 150. While during irregular times, many will not have access to foods that are part of their everyday plates. Using the My Plate method is a visual tool a person with type 2 diabetes can use to make their plates when they do not have access to normally prepared foods. This may not always be perfect, but choosing foods or healthy foods as part of a healthy plate may help in managing their blood glucose during stressful times. While every plate may look different, trying to get their plate as close to the plate method is the best option. Creating your healthy plate can be simple. Remember, part of a healthy plate includes 1/4 lean protein, 1/4 starchy vegetables or grains, 1/2 non-starchy vegetables, and a serving of low-fat dairy or fruit if available. Remember, all forms count. This includes fresh, frozen, or canned. Some non-starchy vegetables are asparagus, beets, Brussels sprouts, salad greens, peppers, tomatoes, turnips, summer squashes, mushrooms, onions, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, broccoli, green beans, cauliflower, and eggplant. One important thing to do is keep moving. Being active not only helps with managing stress, but lowers blood glucose for up to 12 hours. This can help when a person does not have access to normal foods. All movement counts. Depending on what type of activities you like, it is up to you to choose whatever activity you may want to do to get that exercise in. Here's some ideas. Get outside, go for a 15 to 30-minute leisurely walk or run. This helps get some fresh air and sunshine. Try an online video. Log on to an online fitness site or find a video on YouTube to do some exercises. Also, don't forget the strength. Find items around your home or use your own body weight to do resistant activities. Remember, all movement counts. Being active not only reduces stress, but helps lower your blood glucose for up to 12 hours. Always be flexible. Give yourself a little break. During certain times, we may not have all the items we're used to having. Just make the best choice more often than none. Let's take a look at this slide. Remember to choose more often whole grains, non-starchy, lean protein foods. Choose less often high fat and sodium sugar foods. In conclusion, what do you do? Different food than normal? Well, choose from foods available to make your plate look like the plate in the previous slide more often. Out of your normal routine? Try to stick to a normal schedule and meal pattern as best you can. Feeling tempted by food? Get out and get moving or remove the foods which might tempt you to not create a healthy plate. Food for thought. The hardest decisions in life are not between good and bad or right and wrong, but between two goods or two rights. This is a quote from Joe Andrew. Remember this and keep in mind that it isn't easy to always make the right decisions, but at least you can try. Thank you for listening and watching this brief presentation. If you need more information regarding diabetes or nutrition, please contact me at grguerra@pvamu.edu or g-guerra@tamu.edu. I also have a Facebook page. It is under the Cooperative Extension Program, Bexar County. Please comment, post, or like. And if you need more information, you can direct your questions on our Facebook page. Thank you and have a good day.